What were you thinking when Team USA was down 16 to South Sudan, even though it was considered a friendly?
I thought this was great for our team. I thought to be able to sort of feel the pressure, was important. We had some really good moments in our first three exhibition games. We didn't play that great in the last two against one against South Sudan and against Germany. But I'm glad our guys got a chance to experience it. Greg Popovich has a saying that you always want to have the appropriate fear of your opponents, and particularly in international basketball and international competition. You may look across the court and see guys, well, they're role players in the NBA or what have you. But in FIBA basketball, they play at another level, and it's a different style of game. It's officiated differently. And so I think for us to feel that, and we can talk about it, we can certainly watch it on film, but to feel how they play, to feel the passion and the spirit, I think was important for our guys and will help us as we start things here on Sunday.
Explain to the audience the difference in regular basketball, NBA basketball, and international play.
Well, first of all, it's a shorter game. And so there's fewer possessions. So every possession is golden. I think in the NBA, we tend to beat teams with great individual play. In the FIBA style, if you will, and a lot of these international teams, they beat you with great ball movement, player movement. They may not have the one-on-one players, but it's the continuity, it's the multiple movements. So, the discipline required to guard those multiple movements. There's
How is it
probably greater.
officiated, though, differently, you said?
Yeah. Oh, no question. I think there's greater physicality in the FIBA game than in the NBA. Although I thought this last season, particularly at the end, the league made some adjustments to allow for greater physicality. But most of these guys on our team are stars. They're superstars on their team and in the league, and they're accustomed to maybe getting calls in the NBA. Well, a lot of those calls aren't called in FIBA. If if you were to make an assumption, you may say in the NBA, it's officiated sort of in favor of the offensive player. In FIBA, it's officiated in favor of the defensive player. And so some of those just subtleties there, nuances of the game, it's an adjustment period. And the exhibition season, the 5 games, even the last two, were so important and so critical to just not only feel it, but also just train our minds to prepare for what we're going to see here in Paris.